Hello, everyone. Oh, yeah. This is ALBERTA, the BitcoinMeister, the DisruptMeister. Welcome to the One Bitcoin Show. Today is June the 17th, 2018. Strong hand. Long-term thinking, deferral of gratification, unconfiscatable. Yeah, this shirt says Satoshi in Japanese. You can get this shirt. Links below. Trezor links below. Ledger Nano, CryptoHWWallet.com. This Week in Bitcoin was a great show. Check out my archives below, DisruptMeister.com. Ansel Thomas and Jorge were on. We were talking about some Tether. Thomas seemed worried about the Tether there. And I got some comments back for some people. Adam, in regard to Tether and Thomas's concerns, the market has probably already discounted the manipulation. Selling into these lows will likely be way too late. We are already down 37%. Why is Tether still trading at $1 USD? If it were so fraudulent, people would be shorting this thing. All right. Thank you for the feedback, everybody. Hey, if you're watching this live, do the super chat. I'll answer your questions. All right. So, yeah, it was a good This Week in Bitcoin. And Jorge was talking about what's really going on in Argentina, which was really an awesome perspective. My shows, This Week in Bitcoin, best guests in the space. I mean, Thomas, Han, Ansel, Lindner, you know those dudes. I mean, it's unique type of stuff you're not going to get anywhere else. That's why it's the best. This is why this channel is for the 20%ers out there. Strong hand, dudes. All right. Another thing, another reminder, with all these no-coiners crying and making excuses and just during a down market, the no-coiner just flourishes in terms of speaking up. I mentioned this on Friday's show. I know of people who want to get hundreds of Bitcoin, thousands of Bitcoin, entities, people, whoever. They cannot get their hands on it, okay? So there's a lot of Bitcoin out there. We know that. There's at least 14 million out there because some are lost. The holders who hold a lot aren't giving up their Bitcoin. You know darn well that ALBERTA isn't giving up his Bitcoin. Pound that like button because I'm a long-term thinker. All right? 2020 halving. And guess what? The smart people, the rich people out there, they're not getting rid of their Bitcoin now. But there are a lot of people who want it and need it. Again, I know of someone in South America who needs a lot of Bitcoin and he can't get his hands on it. And, there are these dudes that say they have it, and then they don't really have it. It's amazing what I've been told. So I keep that in mind. You don't hear stories about that. You don't see stories written about that in the mainstream media. There are people who need it, a lot of it right now, who want it, who want to change their fiat and, their South American, whatever worthless fiat they're into Bitcoin, into the real thing. And, Jorge was talking about Argentina, how they are used to They don't have any respect for the Argentine peso. They respect the dollar. But they really, the smart, the 20%, they want to get into Bitcoin. They know it's even better than the darn dollar. Again, watch This Week in Bitcoin. This is where the big boys play, baby. Bitcoin and this freaking channel. DisruptMeister.com. All right. I'm on TechBalt on Twitter and Steam it on BitcoinMeister. Yeah. That's why I say BitcoinMeister and DisruptMeister at the beginning of the show. Okay. What is this? Matt Odell has a great tweet. Most likely, we will see Ethereum become the de facto regulatory compliant chain with tight KYC AML integration. Bitcoin will maintain its position as the most censorship-resistant, robust, and secure chain, the base of global decentralized financial network. All right, so he says that Ethereum will be KYC coin, not Ripple. Thomas had a different take on this on the show. He he was saying that Ethereum now was a threat to Bitcoin. I don't want to put words in his mouth. Watch the show. But Ethereum is the government-endorsed cryptocurrency. Thus, it has a chance of hurting on Bitcoin. I wouldn't agree with that. I'm going toward Matt Odell on this, that it's leaning toward that KYC thing. But you know what? I'm not concerned about Ethereum. Let them do what they're going to do. I'm not into ripping Ethereum. I'm into holding my freaking Bitcoin because I know that's the rock. Ethereum might be KYC coin, whatever. Good luck. Ethereum you can build cool things with, supposedly. Good luck. Bitcoin, the rock. Okay, speaking about, you're going to need a lot of good luck. EOS, as I said before, I don't care about EOS. People ask me about EOS. It's centralized clearly. And they apparently they had a day off or some hours off. They hit the pause button recently. And here is a tweet from Bram Cohen. The EOS screw up is not normal growing pains. Not having a test net is gross incompetence. Even if you deploy a test net, they have lots more gross incompetence waiting in the wings, which hasn't had the chance to become visible yet. Okay. Pound that like button. TechBalt, Trezor. Hey, I'm going to be in Calgary soon, dudes. BitcoinRodeo.com, July 9th and 10th. And of course, I'm going to be in Philadelphia. Big event on the 18th of August outside of Philadelphia. It is linked to below. I'm starting to promote it now, Philadelphians, Pennsylvanians. Hey, maybe some of you come up from Baltimore. I'm going to Puerto Rico on Wednesday. So if you want to hang with me in Puerto Rico, I will be there from June 20th to 28th in San Juan. I want to get to the bottom of this crypto billionaires or whoever is over there. And I really want to go to sleep now because I did my sprints today and then I ran 6 miles and it's hot out there. I'm tired. It's been a long day. Hey, I'm a lucky guy that, I get to just say I'm tired because I run and exercise and do healthy things. It's better than being tired from like working in Target or, oh God, working for the man. Ooh, you got aim. You guys can get out of it though. You can work for yourselves too. Get into Bitcoin. Personal responsibility is a new counterculture. You just can't sit there and complain like the Nocoiners. You got to do. Now, speaking of complaints, Andy Hoffman has a great Steemit post. I linked to it below. He talks about a guy who emailed him who is just like a typical Nocoiner, completely impatient, saying, you can't wait for Bitcoin. He's like, you said Bitcoin would do well. Why is it doing well? I mean, it's nonsense stuff. So this is your typical, watch Andy's show. Listen to Andy's show at the end. I mean, this is the noise that we hear now on Twitter. These just short-term thinkers who are impulsive. They're not patient people. Dude, they're going to be down days. They're going to be down months. They're going to be down years. Don't be impulsive. Don't sell it all. It comes back. We've been through this before. I've been through this before. Jeez, this impulsive Western world, 80% dominated culture. It's unfortunate. That's why you got to rise above it into the Bitcoin overlay with the 20%ers like me and Andy and all the Bitcoin elite, the intellectual Bitcoin elite like Thomas and Vortex. And you're going to see Vortex and BTC Benny and me and a whole bunch of other dudes at the BitcoinRodeo.com. Check that out. All right. So I had a video about crypto dividends on Saturday. And coincidentally, all of a sudden I hear that Super BTC. Oh my God, you haven't heard that one for a while. On Hit BTC, it was like worth 2% of a Bitcoin for a little bit today. Now, this is the kind of thing that gets you to like jeopardize your private key, your Bitcoin private key. Do not rush into Super BTC just because it had a super high price on Hit BTC today. Okay, I'm only bringing it, and I think the reason is because you couldn't get your Super BTC off of Hit BTC, and then the price started dropping. It's only on Hit BTC that the Super BTC is worth that much. Everywhere else is worth like $8 or something like that. I did. The one thing I found out through, and I linked to all this Super BTC stuff below. The funny thing I found out is that apparently Super BTC has rebranded itself, renamed itself Nash. Yes, Nash. Crosby, Stills, Nash, and Young. Pound that like button. He was good. Crosby, Stills, Nash. You know, Neil Young. Neil Young was the best of those guys. Okay. And I don't agree with stuff that Neil Young says, but he made good music. Okay. Things. Oh, no, I'll do that for next time. Okay. Oh, yeah. The Philadelphia event is CryptoCoinCon.com, August 18th. I'll be there with Ken Bozak. Oh, yeah. On his home turf. Coin said, I quit my job in 2014 before an 80% retrace. What makes you think I'm concerned about a little 65%? The best holds were bought in bear markets. Oh, yeah, that last part. I love it. The best holds were bought in bear markets. Think of it that way, people. Keep your heads up. Come on, dude. Don't get into this no-coiner nonsense. Okay, Brhodium update. The alpha version of the BTR pool is now running 4 miners to test. Still a few issues to be solved here. And I link to their GitHub. Then we will invite miners for mass test. Okay, they're taking their time. It's good. It's good. Don't be impulsive. Good luck to Brhodium. Some of us got that for free because we signed up for that airdrop. We'll be getting more airdrops in the future once it's all cyclical and the altcoins come back again and the Bitcoin comes back. It's all cyclical. All right. I just wanted to say that the 2 dudes here in Delray Beach who have been really great to me, they got to meet each other and they're in motion. They're shaking hands, exchanging numbers. They want to do stuff. It's just great. It's great to be connecting people wherever I go. Hopefully, I'll be connecting some people in Puerto Rico and obviously in Calgary. Whoa, that is going to be, oh, what an in-motion event that's going to be. I mean, I can't wait to see Alberta, man. I can't. And then I'm going to be in Edmonton for the meetup. Or I'm going to be in, what's it called? Whatever the 3rd largest city in Alberta is called. I always forget its name. And then Edmonton. 4 days in a row. It's going to be great. And then I'm going to be in Edmonton for a long time for the rest of frickin' July. Oh, yeah. Adam goes where he goes. Stays a few weeks in Edmonton. What the heck? I've never been to Edmonton. Never been to Calgary. Never been to Alberta. Canadians. All right. What is this? Oh, yeah. I wanted to say that, yeah. I mean, this price drop bandwagon that's out there. These doomers of crypto, they're the doom porners of crypto. They're like getting a kick out of like, oh, I want to see it. It'll go down. It'll go down more. And meanwhile, they probably don't even own any Bitcoin, some of these dudes. You know, I understand. Some people they're like, I want it to go down so I can buy more. At the same time, I mean, it's you had your chance to buy it cheap. It's cheap compared to where it's going to end up in 2024, 2028. Who the heck knows? When 99% of all the Bitcoin has been mined, what's it going to be worth? So I mean, I'm not into cheering on price drops. I just don't think it's helpful. I don't think it's good for the community. I don't think it's a good. It doesn't set a good tone, as it were. Speaking of tone, I mean, I haven't watched Tone for so long. I mean, I like Tone a lot. I obviously I stopped watching the day he had that woman on the show. That's the last day I stopped. It was such a gimmick. It's unbelievable. And I hear she's a very smart person too. But I mean, there's a total gimmick. And I stick to my ways. I'm not going to watch some complete gimmick. And also, I mean, how much can you watch about price? I mean, every day there's a new interpretation of why the price is the price. I mean, if you guys like that kind of stuff, you like that kind of stuff, but you become obsessed with these numbers. And I don't think you end up with a real life or a real understanding of what Bitcoin is. And you're going to lose anyway. He doesn't trade. You shouldn't be trading either. What else do we have here? Yeah. But it sets a bad tone, I think, when we have people cheering on price drops. I mean, that's my opinion. I'm a positive person. And And I'm a guy with conviction. I'm sticking with it, baby. I'm sticking with it. I'm sticking with what I believe in. If there's we talked about. Okay, so Bprivate has they have an update about their plans for a proof of work change. Okay, addressing the Bitmain issues. It's a really good long-term planning update. You can read it. I linked to it below. All right. And MoneroV here, they have an update too. We look forward to our partnership with the world's largest Monero exchange, BTC, and the upcoming credit and listing of MoneroV on their platform. All right, good job, MoneroV. No one's mentioned you lately, so I wanted to mention you. But some of us hold Monero for whatever reasons. We were given it, and now it's worth a lot more than when it was given to us. And we want to get our free MoneroV when it's safe, only when it's safe. I look forward to MoneroV having one day having a online wallet. That would be great. Here, and I mentioned this tweet by Matt Odell on the This Week in Bitcoin show. I'm going to mention it again. If a government classified Bitcoin as a security, it wouldn't matter. That's the point. That is the freaking point. No one can stop Bitcoin, dude. All right, Ansel ripped on SEC. Thomas, kind of on the This Week in Bitcoin show, he was kind of putting the SEC on a pedestal there. He has respect for the SEC on a certain level. He likes government regulation on a certain level. Ansel was just ripping on it. And Jorge agreed with Ansel. I was like, yeah, I don't like putting and this is what I was originally going to say, is if you are into guru or institutional pleasantries about BTC, if that gets you going, if that's your prime concern, what Goldman Sachs has to say or what the government has to say, I think you got to change your mindset. Bitcoin doesn't need the approval of these institutions, of these gurus, of the government. I mean, people love to say, "Oh, look what John McAfee said," and all these other ridiculous guru people who are famous. So what did Shaquille O'Neal say? I mean, it doesn't matter. Shaquille O'Neal is just as important as McAfee. Yeah, they're both as useless. Both as useless, and the SEC too. Bitcoin's going to be Bitcoin, dudes. So Goldman Sachs says something about Bitcoin. Great. Yeah. So did Shaquille O'Neal. So did Michael Jordan. I don't know. What's his name? Ray Lewis. Who knows? Ray Lewis is wearing his white mink. Anybody remember that one? Okay. It's a Baltimore thing, I guess. Pound that like button. All right. Did it ever occur? Here's a quote someone sent me. Did it ever occur to anyone that if you bought one Bitcoin at every worst possible time in history, every top in price, all-time high 2011, all-time high summer 2013, all-time high November 2013, all-time high December 2017, you still would be in the profit now? Okay. All right, dude. Respect the money. I said that last time. I found a dime on the ground today, and I said, respect. Because every little bit you save, hey, man, you're not being – if you just throw money around, you're wasteful. You're impulsive. You're a saver. You're long-term thinking. 20%er. Pound that like button. That's it. I'll say hi to you guys in the chat in a second. I'm Adam Meister, BitcoinMeister, Disrupt Meister. Remember to subscribe to the channel, like this video, share this video. Check out the notes section below. Oh, I cannot wait to go to sleep. Bye-bye.